This girl takes us on a journey, as does most Cirque shows. Yeah. But the big thing with this one is there's a big box. That's the whole idea of this show from a visual standpoint, is this huge box. They do things on the outside, on the top, on the inside, but it's this massive box. That's the thing with this show. So
I'll see if I can get some footage and we'll let you know what we think.
Rosie, this is Sean.
Okay, so we are just out of Echo, and I thought it was probably the best show I've ever seen from Cirque. What do you think?
yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing from a technical standpoint. Unbelievable. And the music was totally different than what's happened in the past. They had multiple vocalists. Normally they have, one or two. This, I think they had like maybe four or five.
I think it was 4.
But the music was totally different, but the technicalities behind how they transformed the stage was pretty unbelievable. It's this big, huge cube. And then the costuming was different than Cirque, but so sophisticated and so, I don't know, I was very, very, very impressed. I really love that show. And we've seen almost every Cirque show around. And I was thoroughly impressed. I really, 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 really liked it.
Oh gosh, we're gonna hit somebody. I was gonna say the same thing. I thought it was the most beautiful Cirque show that I've ever seen. The colors, or the lack of color, there was a lot of white in it that was just so sophisticated and so perfectly placed and perfectly done, perfectly lit.
Yeah, that's another thing. The lighting designer, whoever the lighting designer is on this show, kudos.
Yeah, it was really just beautiful. Also, most of the actors were animals, which is kind of hard to explain. I'm not really kind of into that kind of stuff. It was just so well done and so classy, and the animals were so subtly into their animal character. It was just beautiful. If you have a chance, if you're in Houston and it's still playing when you see this, you need to come and see it. It's worth the money for sure. And if it comes touring to your city, it is well worth the price. I would be so sad if I saw this later and we had missed it. Same thing that Dawn said, music, everything, just a 10.
I had seen, before this show, you always kind of read reviews just to see how shows are going to be, and it said this is the new era of Cirque, and I kind of found that hard to believe. I was like, I don't know, it's been pretty amazing so far, but I totally agree. This, I think, is a new era because it's just so beautiful and so sophisticated. It's very Cirque, but it's also very different than what they've had in the past. So yeah, thoroughly impressed. Loved it.
Same here. So if you get a chance, Echo, make sure you go see it. It's worth every penny. So it's a 10, and it's a must from us.